of that. I think out of all of them, the weather is the worst for me.
It is hot, but anytime you're inside, it's air conditioned.
I hate the weather here. I can't wait to go home.
And we ride bikes, so we don't have to walk around outside.
Some of it's okay. It doesn't bother me, it has no problem. But I don't like a lot of the Malaysian food. I like more the Indian Malay food. Like Indian food, I like spice. So I like that kind of stuff. But I'm not really into nasi lemak or lemak. I'm not really into that. I find it a little bit too greasy for me.
Aww. I've played basketball outside here. I mean, you're just so sweaty and so overheated. Sweating so much and you can actually really overheat, you know? Like a lot of our friends, including Mr. Rose, like to run. And I used to run in Canada, but running here is very different because of the heat.
The sunlight also affects things, because I would go running at maybe 6 a.m. sometimes because that's when it would be cool, but I'd have to go running in the pitch black. And that's not really that fun.
Aww. Late!
Okay.
We're 3 minutes late.
Okay. God, no. I don't get that. Is Malaysian timing that different? I haven't noticed that. Maybe it was some of my students like coming late to class, but that's mainly because of jam or they're just lazy. So like, I guess I've experienced it though, like at the hospital. When you go for an appointment at the hospital, the suggested time is the time they give you, and you actually get let in about 2 hours later.
The culture is different, but the culture of Malaysia doesn't force us to conform. We can still have our own beliefs and kind of do whatever we want.
In regards to the religion and, you know, hearing the daily prayers, that was a shock when I first came. I didn't think of that or expect that, but I quite like that.
I would say for me, the thing that I noticed the most is that I'm treated differently as a woman here in Malaysia than I would be in Canada. It's much more inequality in Malaysia for women as compared to men.
Also just poverty. I see a lot more poverty here than I see in Canada. In some ways, I feel like people are happier here than in Canada. People have way less, but they seem much happier with that. I think that's taught me even more, like what's really important in life.
Enjoyed the documentary about Canadians in Malaysia. Canadians actually think that their life in Malaysia is actually quite similar. Although the weather is hot and the culture is different, but they think that the culture is something new. Nobody thought that Canadians have a hard time coping with the sport here. Weather actually affects their sport. In the survey, most people think that Canadians are frustrated with Malaysian timing. Actually, they don't. Canadians actually quite enjoy their life in Malaysia. They usually find their own ways in coping with the lifestyle here and treat Canadians nicely because they're far away from their homes. That's all. Bye.